Hey you guys, it's me Rachel here with Senza Cane Corso. So I'm out here with, this is Moses, and he's finally kind of coming out of his, he got pano pretty bad, and he was limping on his rear leg, then he was limping on his front leg. And it was like intermittent, but most of the time, but intermittent. And had him x-rayed, everything looked good. So just, decided that it was pano, which is growing pains. And he finally is looking better, feeling better. He's a really big dog. And so, good boy. He's got a lot of bone. Come on. Good boy. He is, he has the same, good boy. He's got the same mother as Asia, but they have different fathers. I was wrong. I thought that they were basically full siblings, but no, I was wrong about that. I had to do a whole bunch of studying into my pedigrees lately because I got so much custodianos now, and so I had to go through, and I basically I went through each female, and then I went through every single male, and I checked to see who they could be paired with and who they couldn't, and if they could, did they have any distant relatives or anything like that. There we go. Look at that. There's some movement. And so anyway, it was really cool. I actually found some very unique breedings that I really had never even thought about, like Carrie. So Carrie is off of this male, that is off of Igon Deldirium. And so it is a Dirium breeding, I believe on the top and bottom, but maybe not. Because it's Igon and Divna is off of Chuma and Aragon. So you have to get to where you can memorize pedigrees. Not the whole thing, just key people, and then eventually you'll get to where you'll start to know the whole thing. But, come on. Good boy, Moses. What a good dog you are. What a good boy. Watch out now. Watch out. Good boy. Look at you. You're a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. Yeah. Yes, my big boy. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell, but let me try to show you. Oh, he's going to take his feet away. I was trying to show you how big his feet is. Or how big his feet are. But, let me see that foot. Can I see your foot? Look, good boy. Yes. Yeah. He's a big dude. He's not even a year old yet. He's close. I think he's a couple months away. But I like him a lot. He's got good substance. He's still a baby, so he'll fill out. But I really like his movement. He did go through some pretty ugly times, but he's a very nice dog, and you can see here, but he's like, nope, don't touch my tail. Don't touch my tail. Don't touch my tail. Don't touch my tail. Yeah. So anyway, he's a funny dog. He's a good one though. So is his sister Asia, his half sister Asia. They're both fantastic dogs. And Kubrick, it's really, really good stuff. The genetics and that stuff. And another cool thing is that, let me look and see if this is new or old. I think it's old. Pretty sure it's old. We only lose roosters now because we only have roosters out. So it's whatever at this point. But one cool thing that I was, oh, sweetie. Yeah, out here is there's these really tall reed things that you do kind of have to be careful with. You don't want to be running around full kilt out here in this stuff. What I could do though is I could take him into the woods. He could have some fun there. At least he can run as he wants without having to worry about something sticking in his foot. But yeah, another cool thing is that I was looking through my litter. So there's this dog, and I've talked about her before on Instagram and maybe even on here. But there's this female out of Velocity Mamortigan, and she actually was the disabled puppy. She had the head tilt that was from the infection of the umbilical cord. Well, what the vet thought was that. And so sold her to this really awesome lady that just, you know, has really an eye for her beauty as well. And so she's always posting these pictures. And the thing about it is like I never knew how that it was like, I didn't know what I was looking at. I will say I did snap a couple pictures of her. I definitely recognized something because I used her as the thumbnail in a couple videos. But I didn't recognize exactly what it was because I had never seen it before, you know what I mean? So she ended up having this extremely good, traditional, just fantastic head. And, what are you doing? What are you doing? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Moses. Oh, there you go. Good boy. So, anyway, so what I did is, last night is I went through the pictures that I had of her, and I found one when she was like 5 weeks old because the Velocity litter is 6 weeks old. And earlier, I went and I got pictures, and I've got video for you guys, but I wanted to talk about this first. But I went and we basically just called their attention so that I could get all the puppies looking like exactly like she was in the picture so that I could compare them. And I have to go through and I have to like confirm it, but I'm pretty sure that I have a doppelganger in there. And she even has the same white mark on her chin, and she's the same color. And I did stack her out. Now granted, they're very young. They just turned 6 weeks old. I was actually over there doing vaccinations. But they are, she's like the bigger female in the litter. So I don't know. I think it could be a little Christmas blessing. You know what I mean? Because I had such a bad Christmas. And, maybe it's my little gift from God. And I'm hoping so. And so I'm trying to do my best to make sure that I make the best selection and that I don't miss out on that. Because sometimes you don't, when they're just babies like that and they're in the whelping box, it's hard to know what that's going to mature into so that you don't miss out. I posted up this picture on Facebook on my kennel Facebook page showing how I had produced a head that was present close to 30 years ago because of the fact that come here, get it. Because of the fact that Velocity's Pedigree is line bred off of Kino. Kino is the correct pronunciation, but Chino is what most people call him here in America. And anyway, but his real name is Kino, so that's what I call him. And anyway, his father was a male named, and I think I'm pronouncing this right, Quayron. And that's what the head is. That's exactly what it is. It's Quayron's head. And it's because she has Kino in her pedigree so many times, which means that simultaneously she's getting Quayron in the pedigree. And so, really excited about that. Very cool. Because I'm not the biggest fan of line breeding. I will be honest with you. I think that it is very often the source of a lot of pain and sick dogs and stuff like that. But I will say that at least this time it worked out. It was a complete outcross. I always outcross Velocity. I never, ever line breed her. So I'm always just doing outcrosses. So anyway, so very cool stuff. If you want to see that comparison, you can see it on my Facebook page, my kennel Facebook page, and I think I'll probably post it to Instagram as well for those that don't like to participate on Facebook. I will tell you, if you are on Facebook and you friend me or whatever, I'm not on there. I don't actually go on my Facebook for anything more than to business related stuff. I don't participate in anything else. So just want to be aware of that I'm not ignoring anyone or anything like that. I'm literally not on there like that. So what are you doing, big dog? What you doing, Moses? He's so pretty. I'm honestly gonna be, I was not expecting what he has turned into. I'm very, very pleasantly surprised. I didn't think he was going to be, ugly or bad or anything like that, but he was extremely, extremely leggy and just like, and he almost looked hyper, but there's nothing about him that looks hyper type now. And so, like I said, I'm learning the correct head of the Corso is by far one of the hardest things to learn. There's so many elements to it, that it's just, and there's so many variations of it that would be considered correct within those lines. Like, the Dirium head, versus like, Del Valle Delord, they have a very specific head. And, I would even say that Custodinos kind of has a head as well. There's a new female that I'm going to be taking possession of because I basically made a deal with somebody and, and so he didn't want to breed anymore. And so anyway, I'll be showing her later on once she's done whelping her litter and all of that stuff. And so, she's got, and if you want to see it now, you can look up, just look up the kennel Custodinos and you'll see that there is a definite, a definite head that he has. And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. And it's still correct. You know what I mean? It's still correct for the breed. The only thing that I wish that this poor dog had was, and it has been getting better, but he has one ear that does not stand completely straight erect. And he's so beautiful that it's just like hard, but he came with the crop. My vet didn't do it, so. Good boy. You're so pretty. He has very panther-like movement. Constantly moving. Really pretty dog, man. Really pretty dog. You're a pretty boy. You're a pretty boy. You're a pretty boy. Yeah. I've been wanting to work with him, but he's just been like, the whole limping thing, I just haven't been able to. And, anyway, so hopefully now he's getting better and I can actually start to work with him and socialize him, because I don't know, that ear it's gotten up a lot better. Let's see if I can get his attention. What's this? Hey, what's this? What's this? What's this? No. What's this? What's this? Woohoo! Woohoo! Ready? Woohoo! Let's go get it. I don't know. Can't really tell. Good boy, yes. Good boy. Let me see it. Let me see it. What's this? Ready? 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 What's this? Ready? Let's go get it. Already threw it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's a big old dog, man. You big old dog. You big old dog. You're big old baby. You're big old baby. Yes, you are. You're a big old baby. Yes, you are. Yeah. Yeah, he's nice, man. It's like walking around with a big old Black Panther next to you. The way he moves, you know, he's just very... It's different than Mad Mortigan, because Mad Mortigan is huge, but he's not necessarily a very elegant dog. This dog is like elegant. I don't know, it's weird. He's big, he's huge, but there's just an elegance to him, like cat-like, that my Mortigan just doesn't have. My Mortigan is like a brute. What you doing? What you doing? You better obey my fence. Don't take it down. This is where my cows are gonna be. Yep. Y'all, I'm gonna get some Dexter cattle in here. Mark my words. I'm gonna have myself a little farm. I'm gonna get myself off the commercial food system as best as possible, y'all. I advise, if you can, to get you some land and do the same. And you don't need much, you know. Even if you gotta move, you know, do what you gotta do. Take the jump, because it's worth it. Beautiful dog. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes again. Moses! Come here! No, but come here! Good boy! Good boy, good boy, good boy! Good boy, Moses! Good boy! Come here! That's a good dog. Yes! Good dog. Yes! Good boy! Good boy! That's a good dog. You're a good dog. You're a good dog. That's very nice. He's a good dog, man. He's a thinker. He's smart. Whoa. Holy cow. Alrighty then. I'll take that. And on that note, I'm going to let y'all go. Bye.